Commentary box, Rob Wheatley was fighting chilblains on the sideline. So the ground almost in complete shadow for the start. Carlton in the predominantly blue strip. Archie Thompson, John Markovski, Lubomir Lapsansky over the ball for the home side as third plays fifth after the regular season. And Carlton certainly came to the finals in better form. Olympic sort of limped over the line and then, against all predictions, clobbered Adelaide City home and the competition for a couple of months. So Marušić pushed up the line for Mendez. Lovely flick on. Kohler. Thompson fouled. Archie Thompson was warming up with a beanie on. Such was the temperature here.
The wide players once again to feed Thompson, and now Markovski, who will be a very important factor because he can hold the ball up. The field is a little wet, and his experience, especially in set moves, may be vital.
Marth works that out off Juric.
An Olympic very strong, playing a 3-5-2 formation with Emerton creating the problems possibly for the Carlton defenders. The other important factor for me is the Mendez, Marušić, the M&M, if you like. They certainly create so many opportunities with their close skills and fast feet.
Marušić sets off. Thomas. Ball bouncing around all over the place. Cardozo denied a shot. Emerton too. Kohler! Oh my word, that was close. The least recognised of the attacking men there got the best chance.
Great example of it. As soon as the ball's on the ground, they look dangerous. But I must say, Carlton defensively look very sharp indeed. They're almost getting a foot on everything. 1, 2, 3, 4 Carlton players there prepared to get a leg in. And in the end, that may have just made the difference as the rainbow stretches across Anastasiadis' goal.
That's an end-to-end rainbow. Who's got their name on the pot of gold? Of course, this is a one-off match. No home and away leg here. It's all to play for in this match. The 90 minutes or extra time if it's a draw. The golden goal will operate as it did last night, most dramatically. Thomas. Olympic are into this match now. Marušić, as they start to work it around neatly, using the likes of Marušić, Mendez, Emerton, nice touch. Oh, that was a bad one from Colosimo. The card will be straight out, I think.
No doubt about it. That was a nasty challenge. Not a deliberate challenge, but he committed himself early, Simon. He realises it, apologises to the referee. No doubt the ball was just a little bit too far in front of him from his skipper, Andrew Marth, and you can see there, follows through with the studs up.
See it to safety. Well, it's a corner.
And that was a good sign, Rob, wasn't it, of the pressure, the aerial pressure from John Markovski. Such a danger man because defenders are starting to look where he is rather than think about the ball.
And the tall timber at this corner, Alan. Let's go through them. There's a lot there.
Well, Lapsansky will take the corner. Look out for McPherson. Marth. Oh, Marth it was! And the weather has just turned nasty. The rain streaming in. McPherson. Mendez. Lovely touch from him, and he feeds it on to Marušić. Now Wilson. Packer in pursuit. Fine tackle from him. Oh, it's been given straight back by Deans. Oh, Cardozo was unmarked. Oh, tipped around by Anastasiadis, a great save. And again, that was Mendez who got the shot away in haste. It was nearly a teller.
Yeah, it was an initial great tackle from Packer, wasn't it? A little mistake, but look at the skills there. 3 players the wrong way, and a quick...
Is to take the corner. Oh! That's the heavy area that Emerton went down in before. Baillie! Carle Carlton survive.
Was very important, the second touch. Nice header, but Anastasiadis, I'd suggest, he fairly confidently had that one covered.
Looks like the rain stopped. Rob Wheatley's put his umbrella down. You happy down there, Rob?
Yeah, I'm just shivering my way through this first half.
I don't think it's going to get any warmer.
No.
Thompson, nearly an own goal. Oh, brilliantly tipped away by Perosh. There's helped to his feet now by Archie Thompson.
Well, very difficult save there for any goalkeeper. A clever ball back in from the skipper, Andrew Marth, and he's caught going forward and has to quickly adjust in the wet conditions underfoot. Brilliant save from Perosh.
I think it was Ante Juric who placed him in so much trouble. And so the corner, Lapsansky to take it. Rebounds to Atkinson. Emerton has time to control it and put a good ball into the path of Chichi Mendez. Would have played it back a bit early, but Emerton's off. His pace is testing Lapsansky. Emerton still going. Mendez gets onto the left foot, but enough of the shot was blocked. Oh, they allowed some running there, Carlton, by Olympic.
And that was what Anastasiadis had a late look at. The interesting point for me is that he should have pulled the trigger with the first touch there. Mendez, he cut back inside, tried to be a little clever, and in the end it set up quite comfortably for the goalkeeper. But that was probably Olympic's best chance.
Markovski. Baillie read him well. Emerton. Great to see Emerton and Colosimo playing in the same game. Mendez. Thomas. Up comes Juric once more. Oh, could have allowed play on there, Micallef. Now he does. Quickly taken. Emerton kept it on the deck, but ball
Kick.
Nice back heel for Kohler from Emerton. Keeps it nice and low. Cardozo! Another good save from Anastasiadis. Cardozo put it on target.
Well, he's pumped up today, isn't he? Then Anastasiadis. You've just heard him vocally from the first moment of this match, and he really has been in good position there on that occasion. A lot harder than it looked.
These two teams with a win over each other this year, away from home. Colosimo. And Kohler, a touch of handball as we... The challenge was all right.
Rich.
Lapsansky once more takes the corner. Up go the big Carlton men. And it's in from Archie Thompson. A little bit messy. And he celebrates in trademark style. It doesn't matter how, it's how many, and that's 1-0.
Well, we just mentioned Colosimo. He gave Thompson the biggest rap before the game and said he was on fire. He hasn't done a lot up until now, but that's a sign of a great striker. He gets a leg. For the youngsters watching, the delivery was very important. Lapsansky, brilliant. The touch was there, and look at that. You just swing the leg, comes off the knee. Who cares? It's a goal. And Carlton love it.
So Carlton just moving towards what might be a second grand final. They've got another match to get past next week, of course. Should they go on a win today? Let's not write off Olympic so early with more than a half to be played. Well, there are all sorts of disarray back there as Perosh and his defenders fail to communicate effectively. Colosimo. And Atkinson. Colosimo. Now down for Lapsansky. Carlton playing much better since that goal. Thompson again! Perosh down quickly.
I don't think that ball was initially meant for Thompson, but it doesn't matter. He makes the first step away from his marker and gets a good left-footed strike. On target again, and another great save, and an important one from Perosh.
Carlton just shading Sydney Olympic in terms of possession. 53% to 47. Markovski. Atkinson. Atkinson! Oh, Perosh did well too. Well, it didn't get any warmer at Olympic Park at half-time. The heat is on the visitors. They trail by the goal, scored by Archie Thompson for Carlton. As Simon Micallef says, let's get it underway, the second 45 minutes. And for Olympic to find an equaliser, you've got to find something more out of, I guess, Marušić and Mendez, their playmakers. Create a couple of better chances up front for the likes of Cardozo and Emerton, who really haven't had too many.
Yeah, I think they've also got to put a little bit more pressure on Carlton's defence through the pace of Emerton and Cardozo. They were guilty of sitting back just a little bit there in the first 45.
Well, Marth did well to keep his feet 20 times each in that first half. Dead level. Don't often see that. Packer steals it. Packer! Here's trouble. Packer! He's off the crossbar. Unlucky. That would have been the perfect start to the second half for Carlton.
Well, probably the most unlikely player that you'd expect to bob up and score a goal based on his first half performance. But brilliant skills. He read that, got in front of Lindsay Wilson for the first time probably in the match, and almost delivered what could have been a killer blow.
Yeah, crossbar on the way through. The camera reveals all. Headed on by Markovski to the benefit of Thompson. Oh, he's turned Sinozic inside out. And again, Thompson. Headed clear by Baillie. Not far enough as Marth has a long-range attempt. But, oh, just delight in the skills of Archie Thompson. Marušić now. Moreira. And Thomas. Well, Thomas has already got a yellow card from the home and away series against Adelaide City. So that means if Olympic go through today, he won't play next week. With Lapsansky to take the free kick. Oh, McPherson put his hand out there. He put his hand out. He's had a brain fade. Has to get a yellow card. What was he thinking?
Well, I think he was just actually being a gentleman, to be honest. He didn't want someone to chase the ball, and I know that may sound silly, but very experienced player would never do something like that. He knew the ball couldn't be won, and I think you may see this. That he knew that he wasn't going to get the ball. There was no advantage there, and he realises, well, yeah, I've done something silly, but
Well, he left Simon Micallef no choice, though. I mean,
possibly so, but it's a harsh one.
The referee can't make that interpretation for him. Like, you just don't give him the chance.
No, he may regret it, that's for sure. But
well, talking about taking a chance, guys, it's Olympic's turn to go to the substitutions bench. And as we were talking about before, Carle will come on, and he's really got to make some runs. He's got to make some things happen up in that front third.
And he looked a little surprised, Rob. Is that how you saw it?
Well, I still think he had a fine first half. It probably wasn't happening as much for him in the second half, but a good outlet still in Lindsay Wilson. He was probably making the most penetrative efforts.
And here come Olympic once more. Marušić looking far post for Carle. And a corner's given. As Olympic take this corner. Baillie's up. And that'll be a goal kick.
Anastasiadis certainly sounds as confident as that stat produces.
Sinozic. Well done, Emerton. Mendez. Cardozo. And that's squirted over the byline. And a corner. Well, Nick Carle has made a little bit of a difference straight away. Oh, it's there! Juric! Carlton just went absolutely asleep in their penalty area. And the captain does the job for Olympic, just his second goal of the season.
There's basically nothing you can do against this sort of football. I said it from the start, they've got to get the ball on the deck. 1, 2, look at the skills there. Cuts it back, 3, bang, 4. Brilliant. That's the football that they play, probably better than anyone in the competition. It's taken them a little while to produce it, but when they do, we've certainly got a game on our hands now.
Well, there were appeals from Carlton here that it went over the byline, but I don't think that was the case. Yes, Cardozo pulled it back. And Juric finished it. Marth. Lapsansky. Thompson. Lapsansky can't get the shot away. And Sinozic makes the clearance. Archie Thompson's down on the edge of the area. And both teams into the opponent's penalty area 32 times. We tracked them at half-time. They were 20 apiece, now 32 apiece. And we're a goal apiece as Emerton gives to Thomas. Marušić. Mendez. Emerton. This is a nice build-up coming from Olympic. Mendez! And Anastasiadis once more saves Olympic, saves Carlton.
But a great save again from Anastasiadis. So difficult when goalkeepers only have to do 1 or 2 things in a match, and they have been great things.
Horvat. Carle. Nicole! Just across the face of goal.
Carle's saying to himself, I can do that as well. Great opportunity. Didn't quite get the target.
Well, possession is 51% for Olympic, 49% for Carlton. Almost nothing in that, and nothing in it after Simon Micallef blows his whistle for full time, so we're going to have extra time shortly. 1-1 at Olympic Park. Thompson scoring late in the first half. Juric midway through the second. And, well, this is when the coaches really earn their money. Checks with his assistants. Looks at his own watch. Thompson and Juric, the goal scorers so far. We begin extra time at Olympic Park. Remembering, whoever scores first wins the match. It's the golden goal. And like it or not, that's what we've got. Terminello. And he very nearly found Moreira in a second. Perosh retreats. Off the crossbar. Perosh was beaten.
Marth into the ball.
They went up together.
Marth got the head on it.
Well, Deans came. It nearly broke kindly for Marušić and Cardozo. It would have been a cruel way to send Olympic towards goal. But the bounce of the ball could decide it in matches this tight. Deans again, and look how fast Archie Thompson turned to chase. Oh, Archie Thompson still got it. Colosimo. Deans, they wanted to go far side. And Deans is disgusted with himself and... Kohler, Atkinson. Sinozic and Thompson. Thompson breaks free. Colosimo for support on the right. But Thomas blocks him out of that.
I think Colosimo wanted that just a little touch earlier.
Might still get his chance. Moreira's calling for it. Baillie up. He's a little taller than Moreira, and he did well. Cardozo. He's got Nick Carle ahead of him. Emerton arriving to his left now. Plenty of blue shirts back, though. Carle. Still Nick Carle. Not going to get a penalty there.
Look at the head, and Deans wouldn't have had anything nice to say, you can be sure of that. Thompson.
Juric appeals for a handball against Thompson. Oh, and Thompson nearly got the ball back from Moreira. Lovely skills from the Brazilian. Now Mendez. Chichi Mendez. Deans is keeping an eye on Carle. Trying to get onto his left foot. Carle. Opportunities at both ends. Čulina knows that was a good one.
Waited, stood up, didn't dive in, and got the important leg in.
Mendez to take the corner. Waiting for the right move from a teammate. Baillie's up there, so's Marušić. Emerton too. Emerton. And McPherson. Oh, Moreira. Thompson has run under him. Rob Wheatley, would you like to know it's 7 degrees? I can see the light from here.
Well, I can tell you it hasn't really affected the temperature, hasn't affected either side. So the intensities, I think you'll both agree, still very high. Carlton territorially again, really pressing, and I agree, David Terminello on screen there is fired up on that side.
Perosh sets his two-man wall.
And Deans is waiting at the far post.
Corner. And Colosimo it is again. McPherson is up. Juric is keeping an eye on him. Archie Thompson's there. Marth and Baillie. Marth's just gone down in the box, actually, after a little shoulder from Baillie. No quarter asked. Perosh!
As usual, Archie Thompson can't believe it.
Well, Perosh thought he might have got a fist to this, and so did Carlton.
Well, I think he did. Whether it came directly off the fist or it took a deflection off.
Lapsansky hocks it over the shoulder. And follows it up. Lapsansky brought down. Colosimo and Lapsansky wouldn't be afraid of trying it from there, but Micallef just pulling the wall back another yard or two. Perosh, in the Olympic goal, will know it could be coming straight at him. Colosimo, a sweet striker of it, and Deans was close to following it in.
Such is the confidence of Deans. He's everywhere.
Quick throw in. Mendez hoiks it away.
Well, they've got 11 players basically towards the box now, Olympic. Desperately defending. Trying to stay in the finals race.
I sense they've got them here, Carlton. They're mounting good pressure. They've only got to be aware of the fast breakout. Horvat! It's there! Steve Horvat! What was he doing up there? He's got the winner! The Socceroo defender has done it! And the Carlton players invade the field. They're through. Olympics year is over. And the delighted Stuart Munro.
Well, who said that Steve Horvat hasn't come forward enough tonight? It must have been me, of course. When you score an important goal like that, it doesn't matter. He's defended so well, and he just kept his eye on the ball. And that's why they're through to play Wollongong. Just look at that delivery. Everyone thinks about it. Horvat just focuses on the ball. The goalkeeper was committed, couldn't recover in time. It wasn't really one of Lubo's better balls. He won't mind me saying that. But the pressure was on. Juric has already scored. He couldn't stop Horvat from doing the same in the important stage of this match. And just looped it.
Horvat's first goal of the... Well, a heartbreaker for Sydney Olympic, who've had a great year. They led the competition for some 12 weeks. And Steve Horvat...